Yes, it is.
And I threw it on the ground.
I'll do the rest of the cake too.
Then what?
My dad's not a phone. Duh.
True. The biggest true ever.
Oh wow, okay, trip 4s. So if I get 5, 6, I'm happy. I got a 1, so I got 12.
Okay, take the lows. Oh, I got an 8. That hurts.
Okay, so we got that so far, and then
That's
2 or
Those.
3.
Less birds.
10. Ew.
All the birds.
Yeah, we'll take our time.
Let's give a
So welcome
Fucking
everybody to
Christ.
Church of Strahd Session 0.
That's better.
3.
I got 2 10s and a 12 so far. My character is shit.
Checking if the sign is security.
Ah, it doesn't count because it wasn't in the box.
Get in the box.
Fucking Christ.
Get it in the box.
It's a 12.
Oh, okay, this has potential.
They're now rolling stats for the new characters for Curse of Strahd.
I don't think I'm going to be able to keep these rolls.
You know it's 46. Take away the lowest.
Yeah, I only have 3d6, so
Okay.
I'm yeah.
So, John, what kind of character are you
Christ.
rolling up?
Half elf paladin.
Whoa.
David?
54.
David,
Hold on.
reel's gonna
64. I only got 65. 6? Okay. Oh shit, I didn't know you were doing a reel. I thought you were just
I
filming.
got so many 13s, guys.
I got 2 10s and a 9.
that didn't do what I wanted.
She messed it up.
I give up. They can just watch the show.
Try again.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm checking the stats right now for the rolling.
You know what? No Witcher does. 12. Go with that one.
Okay, I got 8, 13, 12, 13, 13, 12.
I got a total of 66.
It's actually not bad.
So, 14. Wait, why did I do that? I don't know why I did that. Oh, I know why I did that. Okay, 4, 4, 6, 3.
Oh yeah, this is.
I wonder if it'd be the Dungeon Master.
Jack went in the chat and says, new chat, who dis?
It is a new chat. It didn't make sense. I should have probably said it as I was doing it, but
Yeah, because Jack messaged me. He goes, I got booted.
it doesn't make sense to like have the session 0 of a new campaign be at the end of another campaign in the video sense.
Yeah.
So like as far as the videos are concerned,
Yeah.
Nice.
It'll make more
I got
sense.
71 as my total.
Yeah,
My total was 66.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the minimum. For
But I don't know if there technically is one.
I remember there being one. It's
I know
somewhere-
there's like general guide rules.
Yeah, there's somewhere in the either in the player's handbook or in the Dungeon Master's guide that states if like your total is below something,
Yes.
you can re-roll or something.
I
like
didn't
that.
think it was in the PHP. I thought it was a like
not
a
the
Jeremy
PHP.
Crawford thing.
I know it was a Matt Koval thing.
Well, I didn't like that one.
Well, I got 71, so I'm okay with it.
Reroll if stat score's too low.
Normally it's like if you don't have a +2 and 2 +1s, it's not kept.
What level are we starting at?
1.
Seriously?
Yep,
Bro, you're lucky we're not starting at 0.
I thought about it.
Level 1?
That's the one.
That hurts.
I will say that there's a very large chance you'll be level 2 by the end of the first session.
Cool, makes sense.
If we survive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
True.
So now I
How
need.
many hit points does a level 1 paladin have?
Oh,
Max?
so there was a little
You
secret
started
I
Max.
told Nate,
Oh.
and I
Just a
didn't. I
D10.
didn't want to tell you guys till it was over.
But you told Nate.
I did tell Nate because I knew he wouldn't tell anyone.
I didn't tell anybody your
Oh,
secret.
10
you told
plus
me.
your con.
But I didn't
Okay.
tell you everything.
You told me stuff.
Yeah.
What's up?
So, do you have a music listening device?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Listen to a song and then read this.
Any song?
Iron Man by Black Sabbath.
I mean, she can't really do that right now.
I mean, if she knows the words to Iron Man, she can.
Strength followed by charisma. Okay.
So were you going to show us this, or was this just your inspiration?
That's just something I did to start the game. Yeah.
Let me see that PHP.
Okay.
That's poetic. Publish it.
Oh.
Put it on
Do
the
I have a
Instagram.
music listening device?
Oh, you're literally on the page, David.
I didn't see it. I was on the page I needed. Yeah, I just didn't see anything about stats too low.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Okay, let's see here.
So normally I would make charisma a dump stat, but because paladins are charisma based, what do I want to put that 8
It might be in the
towards?
dungeon.
My
That's what I'm
stats were
looking at
actually
now.
pretty good.
Ability scores 89.
I have no complaints. Dex.
I rolled an 8.
Uh-huh.
This is probably going to talk about
Maybe,
creating
maybe not be
NPCs,
wise.
Okay, so not that. So it was 2 something. What was it? Ability score.
Cleric, I don't remember how I set her up.
237.
Let's see.
It's either not be wise or not be smart.
That's using ability scores.
So when I played Ginger, I believe her dump stat
I
was
swear it was in a
sharpness.
book somewhere.
I don't
Aw,
want to be
you're
stupid.
Ginger.
I'd rather be.
Well, your
not
cleric
wise.
friend balances out your lack of wisdom then.
Right. So I figure I'll be dumb in wisdom. And
This is using more.
So apparently, the standard array has a total ability score of 72. Rolling has an expected value of about 73.5.
So if I rolled a 66, I can re-roll.
It says the relatively modest luck where a player rerolls when their total ability score is 60 or below, which are effective commoner stats. Oh, that's what it is.
60 or
So
below.
60 or below is
So 66 is guy.
yeah, 66 is fine. A previous threshold of 60 puts us
David.
right at the full ability score.
I feel like we need to give you a handicap.
It says, increasing it to a higher value of 68 or so equivalent to 2 ability score modifiers above the standard array. When phrased above the terms of this, it's clear that rolling raw already gives us a notable average boost above all. Adding even a small amount. As previously mentioned, a bad luck, a threshold of 60, which corresponds to an average ability of 10, is enough to push rolling to a full ASI above the standard array. A more generous threshold of 66, or an average of 11, doubles the expected stat bonus of the rolling from 1.5 to 3 above the standard array. So you got exactly 66.
So keep it.
There's nothing wrong with ensuring everybody is happy by allowing players to reroll stats, but tables should be wary as to how this method can affect the players.
Not weary, wary.
Wary.
That drives me crazy.
Be
when people
wary.
Say that.
Be wary.
If some players want to roll and other players reach the standard array, bad luck protection can lead to a lopsided power balance in favor of the rollers. Ooh.
Yeah, mine were pretty decent, Matt.
How good were they?
14, 15, 12, 11, 13, 17.
I don't have anything over 13.
Oh, that's pretty bad.
Yeah.
dude, you rolled like Ren.
No, I rolled worse than Ren.
I'm
Because I
slightly higher than
had
the
the
average.
higher average.
I was gonna say yours doesn't seem.
My total was
terrible.
82.
Your average is 73, so it's way higher.
Yeah,
than
you're
average.
good.
How about this? You reroll one more time, and you can take the better of the two. Two subsets.
Oh, 2 sets. Okay. Okay.
What was the total for the roll? For all the rolls?
72, 73-ish.
I rolled 71.
73 is average for rolling. 66.
I rolled 71.
66 is the threshold where they think that if it's below 66, you should reroll. Wow.
So I'm fine to not re-roll.
60 is
Okay.
all commoners.
Oh my god, I finally got a good number.
Commoners at
I'm just saying, I just want to get
Yeah,
rid of
because
that
they have
8.
10 in every stat.
Interesting.
That's the average commoner is 10.
In
So-
theory, the
just wanna get rid of
commoner
that
should
8.
be.
No, 8's fine.
In theory, a commoner should be
Mine
9
had,
in every
Nick
stat.
has an 8. It's fine. He did no problem. It's fine to have one bad stat.
No, that's fine.
His were
Normally I
nothing,
make
nothing
charisma-
above a 13 is a problem.
But
Yeah.
normally I make charisma my dumb stat. But paladins
Okay,
and charisma.
now I'm getting a lot of good numbers.
So my 8 has to go into intelligence or wisdom, and I don't know which one to handicap
As
myself.
soon as I say that.
May we use optional class features from Tasha's?
Do we start off with
As
a
long as it's
feat
from the books.
like Dragonlance starts you with a feat at level 1? Are we getting that or no?
I didn't even think about that. It's probably required considering Curse of Strahd is the way it is, but I'm kind of hesitant on. I've never ran a campaign, a module,
I feel like
without juicing players. I'm curious to see, because I always have to make the monsters harder. I'm curious to see if I just let it roll as it, or let it ride as it is. If you want to do variant feat, you can do human. That's still a possibility.
Okay, well I got 73, but I have 2 8s, so I'm okay with that.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
And 73 is like literally the average of rolling. So
Yeah.
you nailed it. All right, now I want to change
Okay.
the window from the boat to.
So we are level 1.
oh, okay. Plus, I see. It's so peaceful with all those crickets chirping. I like it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So I was gonna be a reborn, but now that you're saying we don't have to start on Barovia, I guess I could still be a reborn. I could flavor it that I'm not from
I don't have
Theros.
a borders thing, so I'll just use scene 3. Nope, that's not good. It'll just be past forgotten for now.
Okay.
Perfect. Where's the chat at?
I don't necessarily need this just yet.
Oh, that's fair. Okay, I could
Woo!
do it next.
Bring.
Okay.
There it is. New chat. Ooh, this makes sense. I'm not sure what makes sense. Oh yeah, the whole thing with the. Whoa.
Whoa.
There we go. Okay. I can delete
Excuse me.
this.
Where are saving throws?
Where is Chocobo?
I am Chocobo.
It's an
I
inside
am
joke that
Chocobo.
nobody ever gets when I say it, but it's funny.
Alright, fine.
We were playing Final
Where's my
Fantasy
dice?
MMO. It's a WoW version of MMO. It's an
Yeah.
MMO.
Yeah.
So there are chocobos. Oh no, we were playing. No, it wasn't even. Oh no, it was that. Yeah. So, anyways, you can get a chocobo mount, and I got a chocobo mount, and then I posted in chat. And I'm like, "Yay, I got a chocobo mount!" And then the guy replied, "Where is chocobo?" just that's it.
Alrighty then.
Where is chocobo?
So that's that.
So yes, the initial campaign start will be wherever you guys are doing your normal thing in your daily lives. Whether it be adventuring, at level 1 you're probably not adventuring. Maybe you're taking on a new quest. That's fine.
Taking on a quest to not die.
True. Death will be handled. Well, I'll wait till Jen gets back.
Yeah. I need that too. Oh.
I hope Nate plays.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see. We probably shouldn't do session 0 without Nate, but
I mean, if it's just character building.
Yeah,
we did the last session 0 without me, so.
I'll see. It's. I'll wait till do any of the intro. I don't have any of the intro stuff prepared anyway.
Yeah.
Plus, we're gonna be able to play for 2 weeks. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
I have an idea in my head how I want to structure anything, but I'm not planned out yet. So I need to make notes. But I do have a general idea, right? Enough that I can actually give an idea of. Basically, you really shouldn't be building your characters knowing that you're going to Strahd's domain. You shouldn't even know he exists.
I'm not using.
I disagree. If I had known, I would be fighting undead. I might have built Shay differently,
Exactly, you shouldn't know.
but it makes it less fun.
Especially in Curse of Strahd, where you're being pulled into an alternate dimension, a whole pocket dimension created by some dark powers that you'd never known existed. I get what you're saying that out of game, it may make it less fun, but it's very heavily metagaming to go.
Yes.
I'm going to Curse of Strahd. I'm making sure I'm going to be a cleric or a paladin because that's really good against undead. It's fine, but it's very heavily metagaming.
It is. I don't know. I think that's kind of the point with a module. You go Okay, I'm going to TOA. There's dinosaurs. I'm going to make my
But with
character...
TOA, you know you're doing that.
Well,
Like,
with
you're
Strahd, we
specific-
know we're doing this.
No, you don't.
How not?
The story hook, the main story hook, does not actually let. None of the story hooks let you know that Strahd pulls in adventurers in way different ways than he doesn't go like come to my domain and come.
Oh, okay.
It's he forces you to do it, or he uses other tactics because he can't leave the domain himself. So
Okay.
he uses other people to go out and recruit basically people to come into the domain for his playthings. It's basically what he does.
Okay.
So in none of the story hooks in the module, you would know that you're even going against vampires, undead, any of that.
You had also said at one time to think about why Strahd would seek out your character.
Yeah. What makes you
Why?
special? or
No,
something?
not Strahd. Why would an entity like Strahd?
Okay, close enough. But my issue with that, and that's why I haven't really done anything yet because I didn't know how to address it. I don't know anything without cheating and looking at information.
You don't need to know
I
anything
don't know
about
why
Strahd.
anybody would care.
What is unique about your character that anybody would find fascinating? What makes you special? It doesn't mean it can be anything. You could be a slut. You could be a man whore. You could
Or
that.
a man whore. That's kind of the same thing.
No, a slut is typically derived for women, and a man whore is for men. They could be exchanged, I'm sure, but most notably they're not.
Off of the rip, I'm thinking my character would just be incredible toughness.
Sure.
I mean, I'm a paladin of the Raven Queen.
What makes you
so
special at all?
Yeah.
We're in the undead.
What would make somebody interested in seeking you out and pulling you into their domain? He doesn't necessarily... he doesn't know who you are.
Wait,
It could be rumors, you could be...
you're a grave cleric, right? Mm-hmm. Jack told me about something about Oath of the Grave, and I don't know where that is.
I like that she
I
just
gotta ask him.
completely just gone. Like we're having a conversation and then split.
And go for the dream.
Well, because I'm trying to think of... Because I was originally going to do Oath of the Watchers, because I was going to make her... She was going to be in the City of Waterdeep, and she was going to be kind of like a detective. Because I had a paladin for this game, or for this campaign that I never got to flesh out. So I was going to keep the same motive or
You can
motif.
still, maybe she has faith. She's an investigator, but she still has faith.
But then Jack was like, "You should take Oath at the Grave," and I'm like, "But I don't remember where it is."
Google.
Oh,
Oath
it's
of the
on
Grave.
Arcana. It's UA. Can we use UA in your game?
I don't know. I'd have to look at it. GM Binder.
Okay, so I got a couple of healers. Okay. Alrighty.
The crickets are
Oh, I enjoyed it.
Equipment. You start with either the equipment on the page or
Or you can just roll
Or
for
you
Buy it.
roll for monies,
Okay.
which is
Yeah.
in there,
It's in the
and
front.
then you can buy it.
yeah. Well, no, it's in the equipment section. Okay, so I'm just gonna start with the equipment on this.
Yeah, there we go. It was just droning. It was like the same sound the whole time. So I wanted something that had a little bit of variance in it. I'm reading the Oath of the Grave at the moment.
Okay.
Oh, I automatically get 10 darts. Okay, I'll use those.
Okay. Half elf.
Oh, that's it.
What?
It's just the 3 things as the equipment. Okay.
Alright.
Because I thought it was like 4 or 5 different things, but I think that's just only. I guess Ranger was 4 or 5 things. Okay. I do get 1 tool for instrument.
Ability score. Your charisma score increases by 2. Oh shit.
Oh, Reborn.
I'll take that 15 in charisma for my spells. Shit.
That's Van Richten's guide? Yeah. Yes.
And 2 other ability scores increased by 1. So strength will
Interesting
become
that it
14.
defaulted to Dutch. I'm not a pirate.
Constitution will become 14.
I want to not be in this mode.
Cool.
I guess.
Come on, character creation. Okay.
So feet or no?
If you're a human,
Oh,
you're
okay.
the human variant.
Or no.
I mean, the Channel Divinity is probably the strongest Channel Divinity of any paladin class there ever has been. Now, it is only against...
I actually
undead.
haven't looked at it myself.
As an action, you can present your holy symbol and channel your divinity. Each undead that you can see within 30 feet of you must make a wisdom saving throw. If they fail, they're all frozen. A frozen creature is affected by the paralyzed condition. That means that any hit is an auto crit. That's the strongest channel divinity I think they've ever...
It's up to you.
It's very...
I will stick with the Oath of the Watchers,
very,
which is what I was initially going to go with.
It's very imbalanced in Curse of Strahd. Maybe in the normal campaign where you're not really fighting undead everywhere. Now, I don't even know how much undead is even in Curse of Strahd. It's not that many, to be quite honest. I mean, obviously there's vampires and werewolves. The werewolves aren't undead. Vampires are.
I thought
Other
size was
things.
on this.
It is a wisdom saving throw, which... I mean, assuming your DC is not going to be too high. Plus, it is a full action to do so you're not doing any damage yourself. I don't know.
Where? I don't.
I mean,
see
I don't
it.
think I pick an Oath until 3rd level, so...
As a bonus action, you move up in for
I don't
necrotic
see a spot
energy.
for background. No background.
It's on the second character sheet. Isn't it on that one?
I see character backstory, but
Is it not at the top?
Of what?
no.
Background?
Yeah. Oh.
the 4
got it.
things.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, you're talking about the background. Yeah, it's the top middle.
Damage rolls.
I'll stick with Oath of the Watchers.
It's funny because the second thing that it does is like useless versus undead because I think most of them are immune to necrotic damage.
Yeah,
Mind
undead are
is
immune to
not that
necrotic,
big
I
a
believe.
deal. Oh, what's Aura of Preservation? You and your creatures at 10 feet have resistance to necrotic and cold that cannot be charred brighter than this.
Okay, so
I don't have the proper books to make this character. Because
What
I
do you
need
mean?
Sword Coast. Do you have Sword Coast here?
Yep.
oh, that's a good question actually. Are any books off the table?
As long as
Besides the
it's an officially printed book, I don't care.
Sword Coast is where...
Well, this might not even be this might not even be the right oath. That's not even UA. That's just some random dude on GM Binder. Like, I don't even know that's the one he's talking about.
City Watch. That's what I am. It's my background. I just looked it up and I lost it.
Okay, yeah, so I don't know which Oath of the Grave he's talking about. There is no UA Oath of the Grave that I can find. There's a dude that created it called Dragonbork. It's
Oh no, he said he's played it before.
A
That's
GM
the,
Binder.
that's the only reason he mentioned it.
I'm normally not opposed to UA, but this isn't even UA. This is just some random dude on the internet. This is like no different than going to like D&D Wiki and just grabbing one of their random things. It doesn't look extremely overpowered. It just definitely looks very heavily tuned towards Curse of Strahd.
That's fine. I want to keep my Oath of the Watchers anyway. So, that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, we should have like every book here, just about.
On here or online, but
Both.
we've talked about that, making sure we have everything.
Yeah, I bought all the books that I didn't know that everybody else didn't have. So
Mine are at home, but
together we should have all of them.
together, we are Captain D&D.
Stronger together.
Captain D&D.
That's Howard Hannah's fucking tagline.
Perception.
Strong begin. So my initiative is going to have a -1 attached to it.
Ooh.
Sounds like you.
I mean, I roll shit anyway.
Yeah.
Why not?
Might as well be the
Why put my
slowest no
8
matter
in
what.
dexterity? Because why should a paladin be dexterous?
You know, because they're already pretty bad at stealthing. Why not make them a little less bad? They're already gonna have disadvantage because their armor is gonna be most likely heavy.
Depends on which armor I choose.
Yeah, I said most likely. I mean, not right now. I don't think you can get heavy armor right now. It's too expensive. Maybe a breastplate, but probably not.
I feel like min-maxing, metagaming, I don't know, you're always going to know what module you're playing
So,
to develop a character specifically for that.
I've never been the one to do that. Like, I don't pick my character based on the module. I pick my character based on what I feel like playing. So, I mean, I guess it's just a personal choice.
I wanted to play this for a while. My second choice was a wizard. So if she dies, nope. I bought cleric shirts. My second choice is a forge cleric. So,
There's a very large chance you'll die in this, but now that Jen's back, death is slightly different in the realm of Barovia. So, when death occurs, if it occurs, be prepared for an out-of-body experience.
well, if we die, can we play a reborn version of ourselves?
Well,
I don't know.
okay.
I guess you'll have to find out if you die.
First off, I'm starting as a reborn. So the
there is a
reborn
background.
from Van Richten's guide.
Yeah, there's a haunted background you
I
can
know.
choose.
I'm not-
Ooh,
we
I've done haunted background.
we
It's fun.
have the Van Richten's guidebook too.
Yep.
It's a good book.
Where is
It ain't here.
No, it's on the website. I don't know if we're allowed to speak of anymore.
What, D&D Beyond? I have no problem with D&D
Okay.
Beyond. I have no problem with Wizard of the Coast. I think people lost their fucking minds. They went way too hard on it.
I mean, their anger is justifiable. It's just I wasn't agreeing with the anger. I personally was mad that they were changing it to. I was mad that they were changing it.
Sure.
I'm glad that they heard us though and made a resolution.
They didn't lose.
Oh my gosh.
And neither did you.
Some people will say they want. I comment this on everything.
Yeah, I
saw
see it
your-
all
I
the
saw
time.
your post.
Some people will say
I'm
they
like, oh
want.
no, Jamie's turning into one of those now. She's a
No,
memer now.
it's just funny.
Does your character speak any particular language?
Yes.
Like native to...
Elvish and Draconic.
I get to pick Common, Elvish, and then one other.
Don't
If I
pick
pick
Draconic.
Draconic, then you and I can
vehicles.
Speaking Draconic.
speak in Draconic to each other.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Shared languages. Because you guys have known each other your whole life.
No, we have not.
And
Like
you guys
6
grew up
months.
and learned an extra language.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, I get gold.
Wow.
Took my background to get it, but I got it.
So I've never played a full elf like this, and that's interesting. In Trance, it says you mystically acquire these proficiencies by drawing them from shared elven memory. That's interesting. Like,
Yeah, they typically believe in. Well, I don't know if they believe in it. I think they do. They're in the form of reincarnation. So like every elf is like it's just a vessel for a soul of a previous elf, and you don't always remember your memories, but sometimes you do maybe.
I like that. I want to play that from the Critical Role campaign. That background, I can't think of what it's called, but where they're this reborn soul. I like that. I want to be proficient. with
I have a
some
question.
Mm-hmm.
So, Reborn gives me a feature treating it like a background, and then Athlete gets you a background feature. Should I have them both, or should I pick one or the other?
What is athlete?
So, Athlete...
Is it a feat?
No, Athlete's a background, but they have a feature, Echoes of Victory. You have attained admiration among spectators.
You only have one background.
Well, but Haunted gives you... Or not Haunted, the other thing gives you knowledge of the past, which isn't a background, but it's a feature like a background feature.
It's a feature of the background itself.
But it's not. But again, it's not the background; it's the race. So I guess it'd be more akin to the elven can't. Well, no, it's not like the elven can't go to sleep kind of thing, but I guess kind of.
I was gonna say, what's your actual race?
A reborn. That's from Van Richten's guide.
There's a race called Reborn?
Yes.
I thought it was a
So they're
It's
they're
reborn.
effectively zombies, but I want to skin it as a skeleton.
And there's Hexblood, and there's a third one.
It's like a
the
vampire,
Dampier. The
yeah.
Dampier. Sen is a Hexblood. Mama.
Mama,
Miss your mama.
mama, I'm coming home.
Oh, it actually gives you ability scores and everything. Oh, you just pick. I see.
Yeah.
So yeah, you'd get both.
Okay, just making sure. 'Cause it seemed like that was like a background thing. I wasn't sure.
You don't need to eat, drink, or breathe.
Or sleep.
Hey!
You don't need to
You're like
sleep.
Amara.
Magic can't put you to sleep, and you finish a long rest after 4 hours. Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
Victory.
Fucking wow.
Wow, wow, wow.
So my
Okay, so I already had these guys before.
The Dampier one sounds familiar, but I don't remember.
Like,
It.
well,
It's a vampire.
I guess it's been a while.
Yeah.
I haven't looked at the Van Richten's book in a very long time. Nothing's really ever written, like, given to, directed to it.
I don't know what I have.
I have Infinite.
That hurts.
What?
12 hit points.
That's fucking great. That's like near
Calm your
max.
fucking tits. I have fucking 8.
Oh, wait. No, that's not right. I lied. I have to roll a d10, right?
No,
No.
you
No,
get
it's
10
8.
plus.
First level, it's max. It's 10.
Yeah, you get max.
It's 10 plus con mod.
That's right.
What the fuck's your con mod? 18?
2.
So that's why she's
1d10
12.
plus my con.
Okay, yeah.
D10
Okay. I
plus
thought she
So
said D8.
D10 plus.
She did. She was.
She was wrong.
D10.
D10 plus 2.
So 10 plus my con is
Matt,
Yes.
can you please print my mini?
Yeah, I can do it before the next week's. My 3D resin printer.
I
has
actually
been
have a
not
mini
used
that is going to work for this game.
for a while.
What?
My 3D resin printer hasn't been used in a while, so I have to clean it out and then put new
Ooh.
stuff back in it.
Yeah, I'll buy
How
the
do we
thing
dis-
from,
divine
what's it called?
split yet?
Hero whatever?
You can probably just find a miniature, unless you want to like build it
It's like
yourself.
$5 off of whatever the thing is
Sure, I don't know
called.
how much
I'll
it's
buy the file and then send it to you.
There's a lot of free ones.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll see if there's a free one first.
I can give you the website. You can just type in like whatever you're looking for and just scroll through, and then
Okay.
almost all of them are free. But you know the ones from Hero Forge are nice. 'cause
Yeah, that's it. I
they
couldn't
give,
remember the name.
I think they probably do it pre supported, which is kind of nice. But the slicer typically will do that anyways.
So is there anything special we need to know?
Oh, shit. Oh, I could chainmail right off.
I'm pretty happy with the standard rule set that we've been using. So like, I don't think there's like I'm not making any like random changes to. Just that death is going to be held different, but I want to save that for if it happens.
Okay.
Um,
Good news is I have advantage on death saving throws, which is half the reason why I picked this
He's
fucking
gonna
class.
need it.
I'm gonna need it. Unless Nate kills me anyway.
Why would Nate kill you?
He killed Oliver.
Oh, that's true.
Ooh, I get a chainmail and shield right off the rip, so my AC is 18.
The
Oh,
campaign
it
will
must be
not
fucking
start
nice.
in Barovia. There will be
Yeah,
a
you said
transition
that.
point at some point. So the first. Well, I mean, we'll probably be in Death House by the first episode. But yeah, the first part of the first session that we actually play will be just try to think of what you guys will be doing in the world currently as the game starts. So it could be anything from doing mundane tasks sitting at the inn. It could be you took a quest to go escort a wagon. Whatever you guys want to do, just know that there's a large chance that that will be interrupted.
Okay.
But that would be fine because that adds flavor to your backstory. So it can be an important quest that you need to get back to immediately. You need to get out of Barovia as fast as possible. Blah blah blah. Whatever you want to do. You could even use ChatGPT to tell it to write your backstory for you, and it actually will give you a full-blown fucking multiple paragraphs in depth where you were born, how you were raised, the feelings you feel. Like, it's fucking amazing.
I don't need an AI to just tell me I was raised to be a fool.
I'm gonna use the AI in so many ways. It's so cool. I could tell it like I'm like write code to in Android Java, write code to roll a d20 and show the result, and it'll fucking write it right in front of you. It's so good. It does things that blow my mind. And the fact that it's free is also pretty great.
For now.
Yeah, there's supposed to be like a charged version later on once it gets, I guess,
Learns better.
more data and learns more.
Oh shit, my AC's popping.
But I can see this being like a very, very useful tool in so many different ways. If you don't have somebody to bounce ideas off of, you can literally say, I'm playing a game called Path of Exile, and I'd like to create a new league for the next league's thing. Can you give me an idea of what a random league would be? And it'll like create an entire league, and then it'll like, what do you think about this? And then you could be like, I like this, but I'd like to change this. What can you do to change point number 2? And then it'll be like, well, okay, how about this? And like, okay, I'd like to add crafting materials. What kind of crafting materials would you add? And then it'll just give you 7 crafting materials. Like, it's just insane. Like, the amount of like data it has is nuts. And then when it doesn't know something, you can tell it what it is, and then it just makes shit up. It's great. I'm like, there's a new card game from Disney called Lorcana that's coming out, and I'm like, what do you think about Lorcana? It's like, I don't know what that is. I'm like, Lorcana's a game made by Ravensburger, and it's based in the world of Disney. And then I typed that, and then it was like, okay. And then I'm like, what is Ravensburger? And then it just gave me more information than I gave it. When I say making shit up, I mean like it's like it knows who Ravensburger is now, so then it like ties that information with
it.
Disney. Yeah, it learns. It definitely learns. It compiles the data and like responds in ways that is cool. So I just think it's a really good tool for all kinds of different shit. So I want to use it for all kinds of different shit. I'm going to use it for things in the campaign. Like I was toying with an idea of a backstory for one of my characters, and I was just like talking to it and like giving it, like fleshing out the backstory. It's just I don't know. The fact that it made that speech, just giving it like a very like subtle, very very few details, and it just made a battle speech right off the rip.
So if the door is there and you took the thing off, where is the handle at then? Downstairs? The railing.
That's on the side of the stairs. I should put that back up once I got a bookshelf that I gotta move down still.
Okay.
But once I do that, then I can. I just wanted to unpack more stuff, but I've just been playing video games instead.
Sounds about
So
right.
I just have boxes of shit in my office that I need to.
Feet.
I
think they're dead. No.
We only get a feet if you're a human.
Yeah, I'm looking at Grappler though, because I remember I wanted Grappler.
Well,
I'm
you
just
can't-
trying to
You
remember.
can't be reborn. Then.
I know. I'm just making sure that
Just
what it
look at
does
SG.
is
You
to
get it on
remember. Yeah, that's what I'm making sure why I was getting it right away.
Oh boy.
What I will say about the changing topics to D&D 1 or 1 D&D, whatever the fuck you want to call it, I do like the idea of they're moving more towards 3rd and 4th edition where feats were more common but less powerful. That was kind of nice. And they seem to scale with level. Which is also
I don't know.
nice.
I'd have to see it implemented more because I haven't paid attention to the rules in
They're
a
significantly
while.
weaker.
Yeah, I haven't
new
looked
ones.
at like any of the new stuff. I've only looked at the first 2
Oh,
releases.
that's not a good idea.
When they, I think the second one was when they released the races of like, what is it called? It's like the new angel class.
Asimar?
Ooh.
No, it's a new version of it. Cause like there's tieflings for chaotic, and then there's something else for angelic, for the lawful.
Normally it'd be Asimar, but
I think it's something else. I don't remember.
1 D&D new class? Or
Race.
Wait, a light weapon
Ardling?
uses your
Ardling,
dexterity.
yes.
The Ardling. What a dumb fucking.
It was the Asimar used to be
Celestial themed
called the
humanoid with the head of an
Divas.
animal.
Yeah.
Oh. Head of an animal.
I was gonna say I don't know how it's pronounced. I've only read it. I have not
Given
heard
the
it said to
popularity
me.
of animal races such as Tabaxi and Turtle, it's great to see a D&D play a race that allows for so much imaginative freedom.
Oh, so question about my character's implementation of being a monk and having been a mixed martial artist. Can I, since monk weapons include unarmed strikes, can I, for martial arts, the 1d4 damage that progressively gets better. Use that to do like submission moves during an attack. So like if I already have them on the ground, kind of thing. Like okay.
There's a feat called Martial Adept that you can use Battle Master techniques. That's what I use for Kiki.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Under feats,
Yeah.
there's Martial Adept. You can choose Battle Master maneuvers
Oh, okay.
that let you do certain things.
Yeah, the problem with, like, I like the flavor of it, but the problem is it starts getting weird. It's like, is the creature grappled now? Or
Like you
is
can
it
do a
not?
trip attack.
But that gives you full
Or you can
on
do a
ability
disarm.
to actually do everything you want.
Yeah, I use that for Kiki.
Okay, so I basically need to get both these feats. Grapple and martial
Can you
adept.
show me if you would like a different kind of overlay for your game?
I thought you said you already made one.
I did, but if you want something different.
I need to see what it looks like first.
Okay.
The only thing I would prefer is, can you separate the frames?
No.
Like what? Just cut them. I mean, if you give me the image, I can do it.
What do you mean separate the frames?
Like right now, the way she has it, these can't be resized independently. I can't make this a different size than this, or this the different size of this, because this is all one big frame. Well, this is all one big frame.
okay.
Because what I want to do is I want to be able to
Well,
resize
get
each
two
one
more
of these.
languages. Holy shit.
So that it cuts off the dead room.
I'm smart.
Well, we would need those to be two different cameras on each side then, wouldn't we?
Well, what I want to do is I want to flip flop these. I want this screen to be bigger, and I want us to be smaller.
Oh, okay.
It makes more sense in my
Well,
head.
then we wouldn't need the whole middle piece. There, like where the title is. That would need to be smashed down between the two.
It could
small
be
windows.
down here.
Oh yeah,
it could be down at the
it could be at
bottom.
the top, yeah, top or bottom. Yeah.
Either way.
Just
I
not
still
in the
like
middle.
this. It looks great. Like her,
Yeah.
the Fables and Fables.
Great work, Jim.
Yeah, it looks great. I would like more flexibility in how the thing can be done.
I think I already have it uploaded to my Google Drive. Let me finish my character here and I will
Sure.
send that to you.
Because I can use GIMP and I can cut it out into separate pieces, then I can move them around.
Here's my- how did I-
I don't know. If the Fables and Tables thing is the way it is, it might be more difficult than I want, but we'll see how it looks.
I get two more for being a half elf.
I mean, like I said, I have all this saved as a PSD, which means all the parts are separate.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Okay.
um,
If you just give me the pieces, then that'd be even easier.
Sure.
Because then I could, like, the Fables and Tables can just be its own piece. And that could be moved anywhere we want.
So, let's erase stuff as I've done it. Did that, did that, did that, that. Did this.
Got so many proficiencies as a half elf.
Whoa. Whoa, dude. Fucking wow, brother.
Okay.
Dexterity saving throw -1.
Nice.
Woohoo.
Way to go.
Acrobatics -1.
Way to fucking go.
No.
All dexterity base is -1.
Level 1's gonna be sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, Death House is designed to have you level
Oh, I have
3 by the
ability
end of
scores.
Death House alone.
Hmm.
So,
Okay, so if I get 2+1s.
that's ideally the progression is, once you guys defeat Death House, you'll be level 3. And Death House should be only 1 or 2 sessions at max, unless you guys like really get into it. Or procrastinate or do the typical D&D party trope where like paralysis decisions or whatever.
Just
Or roleplay a lot. The one I started watching I won't say whose name it is. It was supposed to be like apparently one of the best Curse of Strahd campaigns to watch, and I started watching it, and my God, I've never seen so slow of a game.
Oh.
It was literally role playing to the point of like describing how you put butter on toast. Like it was so in depth and it took so long. The first episode was like them sitting by a campfire telling stories about stuff, and they were just making shit up. But like it felt so useless. And they were just making up stories. Like, it had nothing to do with their characters. There was no story progression in that. Like, I don't know. It was slow. Literally the first 3 episodes wasn't even, like, into the module at all yet. They really weren't even in Barovia. And the episodes were, like, 3 hours long. It was like Critical Role times 100. It was absolutely insane. I like the mix that Critical Role does. They some of the stuff that they do is a little heavy on roleplay, but that's fine. It's good background stuff to have out when I'm playing games or something.
I guess I didn't upload this, so
All right.
2 weeks until we start.
Yeah, we have 2 weeks. We got plenty of time.
Yeah.
No big hurry.
Jen, do you have a name yet?
Jordan.
Okay, so I can make
Jordyn.
Cool. Throw you for a loop.
half elf
Half elf paladin.
Hallie.
The sad face of Jen when she realized her drink was empty.
Oh no, I just couldn't remember.
She went to go drink and then she's like, oh.
So reborn monk.
Sag.
Reborn monk.
Do you have a name?
Kenneth.
Spell.
Alright.
Kenny. No, ETH.
Okay.
I believe that's how it's spelled.
That sounds
It's been a
right.
while.
Yes, I have a friend I play with named Ken.
If you guys
Yes, Kenneth.
send
Messenger.
me pictures, I can draw you to have character profile or custom tokens and portraits on our
Awesome.
things.
I'll find something.
Cool. That's a thing. The little skeleton cutouts from Gloomhaven. I can use that as a mini.
Okay, where did it go? Oh, wrong one.
Oh, I don't even get any fighting styles until 2nd level. Okay.
Okay, so does this give me any
I don't
skills?
remember anything about
No,
her.
I closed it. Fuck.
Is there somebody else in this group that is going to be a melee?
He's a monk.
So you're melee.
You're a
I'm a
paladin.
melee.
I can be. I have a sword.
She's a cleric.
I think Nate was going to do some kind of ranger.
I couldn't fucking tell you.
Yeah, I think he was going ranger.
He was doing like swarm keeper or something.
the beekeeper.
Yeah. Well, because I was looking at like the fighting styles, and if other people are going to be melee, then I would probably do protection or defense. Because I can't do dueling or, I mean, I could do great weapon fighting, I guess, but that's 2nd level. It doesn't matter right now.
I'm going to change the name on what I just sent you, but
Oh, you just sent me something.
yeah. So don't
Apparently
open it just
Rob just lost a
Oh.
bunch of shit that we got in Minecraft.
What'd he do?
I don't know. I
You
just
guys
asked him.
fucking creeped?
I'm like, I literally farmed for hours yesterday digging in the bedrock trying to find diamonds for us because I know that we need diamonds for everything. So I got 19 diamonds, which took literal hours, and he just said he lost it all. I'm like, what happened? What the fuck?
Alright, it's 9. I'm gonna head out though.
It's 8:59.
No, I have a couple things I have to do at home before I get
Not
to bed.
9. You still have it's 9.
I'll finish this
You got
at home.
Swords Coast too, right?
Yeah, we'll resume with session 0.5 when Nate gets here. We'll
Yeah.
make sure Nate's got like good to go, and then we'll start into the actual campaign
Okay.
next week. Well, I mean, I'm still good to
Wait, not next week.
No, the week after.
next week.
Week after.
Yeah, 2 weeks is
Next week.
session .5
Next
and possible 1.
Double next week.
I have. Jen, don't open that until later. Let me update it
Okay.
before you read it. Okay.
It's fine.
I need to ask Matt a question as soon as we're done.
Okay, I will end it then.
Bye!
Bye.
We'll see you in 2 weeks.
See you in 2 weeks. Next week is Super Bowl. Plus, I'm doing some moving and stuff for the next Monday, so we're just gonna take off the week. So, yep. See you guys next week.
Next week.